Episode 1. The first turnabout. Gasps, gasp. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught, not like this. I got to find someone to pin it on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. Hello and welcome to Phoenix Wright. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah. Boy, I'm nervous. White? Oh, hi, chef. Real. I'm glad I made it on time. Oh, hold it. Right? So. Yeah. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you, the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's the one of the reason I became an attorney. Well, that's new news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything is over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with you, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The news say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I know him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can't say though, it's usually not his fault. He usually has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. White, give me the circumstance. I think we could have a test to assert your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Go. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consider of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consistently. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. I'm the defendant, right? That's me, yeah? The defendant is me. You completely lost my focus. Wait, what? The defendant is the person on trial. No, but you're his lawyer. Oh yeah. You did pass a part, didn't you? So I continue the answer. I ask once more. Please state the name. Oh, it's yeah, it's a terrible start, I can just say that. Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover. The cover so many times. It's wait. Oh. No way, I forgot. My drawing is totally I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, I'm absolutely furious. You're actually you don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think of him. Am I even coming on? Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check on any time. Remember to check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. White, who is the victim in this case? Okay, Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, the 7/31st, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Cindy Stones. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object. There. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answered all my question. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. White. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce some words right. I'm really bad at speaking, so yeah. Well then, first a question for the prosecutor, Mr. Payne. I'm not the prosecutor isn't Max Payne now, right? That would be, I would put myself in a health condition that I don't wanna be in. Okay? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Why would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Finkel. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepted it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Finkel. It's rather heavy. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the L1 button to check the court weapon frequently. Okay, Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss information that may help your client case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, it's not true that the victim had recently dumped you. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great today. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what do you discover anyway? We mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. She had just returned from overseas with one of the day before the murder. Wait, let's turn that one off so I don't accidentally skip something. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean? One of them? Lies, all of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on December 30th, the day before the murder. Passport added to court record. Okay. Indeed, she appeared to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of a woman this Miss Stones was. Tell me, Miss Bug, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in a wrong direction. Should I? What can go wrong? It's not... He can't say something that can worsen his place. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Bob. Dude, no way! That's cheating! She dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in... Yes, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I continue with the trial, shall we? I will accuse my clear to everyone. Yes, correct. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim apartment on the day You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, didn't you? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, or maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Evidence honesty, self-information. I know, I send him a thing. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecutor would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. 1. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers in the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Savit to the stand. Savit, you sell newspaper subscription, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Savit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead, I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. While the phone in the apartment wasn't working, I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time was exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working, Your Honor? At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during blackouts? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Savit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have the record of the blackout for your electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Mr. Wright? Yes? Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Yeah, he saw extremely trustable out. He looks like a rat. Why would you trust him? Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in the first. Find contradiction between the court records and witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the witness face. Okay. Open the court record with I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's safe, I looked inside his apartment. Then I saw her lying there, not a woman, not moving, dead. I queried in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, or if the phone in the apartment wasn't working. It went nearby the park. I wonder exactly time was. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. I went nearby a park, found a public phone. Found the apartment wasn't working. Oh no, not at all. Please think. Okay, time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Mean he was the 3 hours earlier. Yes, yeah. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement is directly contradicting the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find it. 1 p.m. How did you explain this? 3 hours gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After this, his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Savit, why were you so certain that the boss found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point and contradict. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time it was probably coming from the telephone. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terrible sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You're the voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness, right? You know what to do. You got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Wait. You said heard, not saw. Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness didn't say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. There was a voice saying the time on the time. It was probably but there was a blackout to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. So the self-defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Savit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, wait, no, Mr. Savit. The court would prefer to hear your accurate testimony from the very beginning. These kinds of corrections are harming your credibility. And you seemed rather distraught. My apology, Your Honor. It must have been shock of finding the body. Well, very well, Mr. Savit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the testimony. The time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock, I guess that would explain it. The defendant may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. I'm sorry, I was mute. I'm sorry, I'm tired currently. So yeah. I'm sorry that I accidentally muted myself at the end. And yeah, bye. I did record the last lines or two, you saw it, so yeah. I'm sorry about it, so yeah. See you next time by Phoenix Wright. Okay, bye.